Hello? Ah, okay. Forgot to turn on the microphone. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Where have you all been? Hope you all been doing good. I'm just gonna get the songs ready. Give me a second. I was washing the dishes. Cheese. Ooh, I love cheese. I don't know why I love cheese so much. I just do. Can you blame me? Cheese is so good. Getting the music ready. So, welcome Trixie, welcome Munch, and welcome Arthur. Hope you all are doing good. Hope you had a lovely weekend. And yes, we're doing Fat Man today. We're going to continue the working with Trunks. Dragon Ball OG finally has a new roadmap. Oh, nice. I really need a new headphone. This one is on its last breath. Alright, so where were we left off? Okay, we left off doing the hair, I remember vaguely. Wanna see it? Yeah, sure. What? You okay, man? The Munch. You alright? Tube feeding is so cool. Oh, it is. That is true. I also do like it a lot. But I see you're a person of culture. Happy to have you in our chat. Force feeding is so good. Yeah. I know some people are not the biggest fan of it because it can be like a little bit too much, but I honestly really like it. I think it's super nice. Hello, Parsley. Welcome. Was it Parsley? So I know you didn't like to be called Kitty, so is it Parsley? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Can you put a little explanation? Yeah, Parsley? Alright, alright. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing good. Sent it on Discord? I'm just open Discord. Say your goodbyes. Can say goodbye to. Let's see. Okay, so time update, okay. Faction clans, interesting, alright. Farm perfecting. World events, okay. Black market shop, that's hella sauce. Pet update, several new transformations, unique form paths you can choose for your character. Limit breaking, ooh. So far sounds very good. So like a very decent update. Black mark would be for limited items, got it. And you're welcome, Parsley. I hope you're doing well too. Yes, I am. I'm currently not excited, but I'm currently waiting for Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary. It's actually kind of funny because I talk a bit about Dragon Ball Legends, but I never play it on stream because I don't want people to play the game. Just because I'm playing this hellhole of a game doesn't mean I want you guys to experience the horrible that's the game. He said, form perfecting and limit breaking are both for transformation like Super Saiyan, like a further progression other than just mastering the form. Got it, got it. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, you pick. Well said, I have a song request, but I'm not sure if it's too bassy for you. You can give it a try. You can give it a try. Extras from Guilty Gear Strive. Also, the other day I found a song that reminded me of some of you guys here on stream. pull it once we're finished with this one. It's almost done. I'll play the other song that whenever I hear it, I think of you guys. Was it big and chunky? No, no, no. It's more because some of you guys were like saying that meme for like a while, and I was like, oh, so this is what people are talking about and making fun of it. Okay, it's this. It's Minecraft related, for context. But it reminded me of you guys. I'm gonna say the meme first. What curse meme I found? It's not really a meme, it's kind of a fun joke, but okay. It was actually here on my... It's this one. Because you guys always talk about, like, the fucking chicken jockey, whatever. I think it was mostly Tracy talking about it, I think, and a bit of Horse as well. I don't know what to do. There's no game I really want to play, and the one game I kind of want to play is not the thing I want to do. Oh, that sucks. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, someone's calling me. I'm back. It was a spam call. And a very gross one. They called me honey, like an AI voice. Ew. That's disgusting. Ew. I blocked and said it was spam. Oh, that's awful. I love it. I actually like this song, I'm not gonna lie. It's awful, yeah, I know. Ugh. So yeah, that's the song. I remember you sending me this song. Not sending, but tell me on stream this song. Reminds me of I love Chick. Yeah, because it's from the Lady Gaga song. It's just so fucking catchy. It shouldn't be this fucking catchy, but it is. The reality is that it's super catchy. Have I requested this before? Yes, yes. It's a good song. Well, I at least like it. I said I gotta go, but I was happy to catch the start of the stream. I'll leave the tab open to lurk. Oh, thank you, Manch. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I remember, like, this character that has this song, Elfet's theme. I remember so many people being simps over her and like making her like super, super thick. She's already like thick to begin with, but like people are making her super thick. Oh, said, speaking of Elfet, it finally happened. They made a transgender character look at the camera and say, I am transgender, and conservatives are still debating that she's in trans. Oh, she's trans? I remember there being like a very manly woman in a game as well, a fighting game. Because people forget that transgender people can pass as cis people. I don't know why they're so fucking surprised. It's so baffling to me. Like, it's so obvious, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to see it." That's your problem, buddy. So everyone else's problem is you're mentally delayed and cannot see the obvious. I did not know that she was trans, but that's neat. Bonus points because, as far as I know, she's the only character to transition between games. The first Guilty Gear, she was a fanboy, but in Stripes, she's explicitly going by she, her. Aw, that's nice. What about the one with the yo-yo? Get dunked on folks. There is one that wears like attacks with a yo-yo. Because Alpha is the pink one with the cute dress, right? There was another one that's blonde, looks like not a priest, but like a nun. She and they have yo-yo weapons. I don't know what game that is from, but there's like a lot of debates if they are trans or not. I don't remember. There was like another one that's like a very manly woman in also a game. But I don't remember what game it is. I know they're all fighting games. I don't know if it's like Guilty Gear or if it's something similar. My memory is not great. Bridget? I think that's I think that's I think it is, yes. I think it's Bridget. The name is familiar. Bridget. Fighting game. Yeah, it is Guilty Gear. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I mixed up the two. Elfit isn't trans, she's just popular with trans folk. Ah, okay. Bridget is the... Ah, okay. Because I thought it would... Again, like, I was a bit confused as well. Okay, you're talking about Bridget, because that's the one that I know it's trans, yes. Bridget was a fanboy in the first game, but goes by she, her in Strife. Yeah. Because, yeah, Elfit, it's pretty cute, but yeah, Bridget, I remember being a whole thing of, like, what's their gender? Welcome, Hoxers. How are you doing? Mo said, I believe Elfit is asexual though, but don't quote me on that. Okay. There was is it Guilty Gear? Guilty Gear. But there is one that's like looks like a man, but it's like a girl. Is it Guilty Gear? She has a beard and everything. Being third strike, nice. Boy, big ass boy. Now, like between donuts for dear teeth. Have beaten okay for like 4 times now. Damn. I wish listed it, but I didn't. I know it came out recently, like a few days ago. Maybe it wasn't Guilty Gear. But there was one that's like... I could have sworn it was... Like, because they're species, they're like bull species. Like you have like the cow and the bull. Like the women usually are cow shape, not cow shape, but like are cow like. They're like small and have big tits. Then the men are like super big, super bulky. And she's like from those species. So she's like she was born a guy, so she's a bull. I swear I'm not crazy. That's from a fighting game, I think. I don't know who it is from. Species. I swear, like that was on a short video like several months ago. Races. Maybe it's not Guilty Gear. Maybe it's something else. It's a different game. It was a fighting game. For my move? Fucking what? Yeah. Hello, Trap. Welcome. Fighting games. Like I'm trying to see if I can find them somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's this one. What is this? What is this game? I know it's this guy. This girl. What game is that character from? Ah, Grand Blue. It's from Grand Blue. Here, look. It's this character. This is the one I was talking about. Nice. Ooh. Oh, pretty. Oh. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, that's cute. Not gonna lie, that's actually a kind of nice steak. You sure this is Fire Emblem? This seems too good before. No, this is not Fire Emblem. This is Grand Blue Fantasy. It's not Fire Emblem. This is very nice, but I would actually like a little bit more of the opposite representation as well. It's still super nice. Representation, no matter what. So it's always nice to see. Oh, that's sweet. She likes being a tsundere. Mm, that's kind of nice. That's cool. Again, it's what I wanted to show. Of course, there's like more on like Street Fight and Guilty Gear. That was super nice. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The lady that's super buff and stuff is so cool. She locked in for millennia. Yeah. Okay, let me. I did not see some messages. Give me a sec. Trap said, I realized, but why not adding the I like him big and shocky from Madagascar as a redeem? I didn't do it in the beginning because it would have like copyright issues. But now since Twitch kind of changed how the sound system works, as in when your stream goes to VOD, any kind of music gets like taken away from the video. So now I can put a redeem, yes. I just didn't put it because there's like some redeems I want to add and some new emotes. I just haven't had the time and patience to actually do it. Rep said, also Fidrit, if you're still open for commissions, I may give it a go. Yeah, I'm still open for commissions. I'm always open for commissions. Although I may only commence them maybe next week, but I'm always open for it. Alright, but if so, I gotta ask some questions. Yeah. May I request a song? Yes, you may, Parsley. Also, if you don't want to ask about the commission on stream, you can always DM me. It's whichever you prefer. Collect Faith. Okay, give me a sec. Trap said, does adding extra characters still cost? No. Again, I haven't had time for myself to update all this. No. Now, if you add an extra character, it's just going to double the price of the current commission. So whatever commission is, extra characters are going to cost double. And if you want another character, it will cost the triple. And if you want even another character, it will cost the quadruple. So basically, the more characters, it will usually double the price. It's not 30 anymore, specifically. For example, you have a commission that costs like 10, extra character will be like another 10, so it will be like 20. You guys are Guilty Gear fans. That's awesome. It'll be 14, then more. Let me just put the music. Design extra character still costs 30. If we pick colors without shading option. Oh, you mean flat color? Also, the colored sketch is no longer 8. The colored sketch is 10 right now. That's the only. I'm gonna send you DM. I have to update this, but I wanted to update other stuff as well in the commissions. I just fucking haven't had the time. I have to take like a day out of streaming to do all that. Give me a sec. Okay, this is. Okay. I didn't update the thing on my. I actually should do that right now. I don't know if I added the photo though. Did I edit the photo on my prices? No, it's still the old one. Ugh. Okay. If I could just move this up. Okay, in the sheet I put what is currently right now. Okay. Because I want to do some changes to the comic stuff. Does character complexity factor into the prices? Yes, yes it does. There is a tab on. I can show you if you want. But usually I do an analysis on the design and then I tell you if it will cost extra for the design. There you go. This is the current. The only difference is that the color sketch, instead of being like 8 for the full body sketched color, it's now 10. Because this was the most commissioned, and I thought that $8 was a little bit whack to have it. So yeah, this is kept the same, and then here everything else is kept the same except for the extra character. So basically, extra characters will double the price of the commission. So like if there is 2 characters, it's gonna be, it's gonna always to double. The details again can be 2 to 30 if it's like super complex. But this also caters with wet backgrounds. If you want backgrounds, like also, extras, it's for everything. Details, background stuff if needed, clothes specifics, so whatnot. If you have more questions, feel free to ask, I don't mind. Okay, yeah, I sent you the How much money can you get with PayPal? Because I know you got something with it. No, things are okay now. Things are kind of fixed. Things are with PayPal. Things are fixed right now. And if you don't wish to pay via PayPal, you can pay via My Coffee. Because some people don't like PayPal, so you can go to My Coffee and pay there if you want. It all goes through PayPal though, but if you don't want to you know, have your information given to me via PayPal. You can always use Coffee if you want. I'm okay with either. You guys like are important in your safety and how do you say, anonymity is also important. So if you guys want to use Coffee instead of PayPal, you can use Coffee. I'm good either way. You said, oh yeah, by the way, someone gifted me such a character here commission from art. I don't know who, but I'm grateful. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so nice. Also quite a lard of Princess Trunks. Yeah. Princess Trunks. Princess Trunks was force fed into becoming the biggest, most plumpiest of princesses. So got a hiccup. Rob said, also don't mind me putting my commission ID in DMs. No, no, you can if you want. Also, if you do not wish for me to stream your commission, you can also request for that, but it will take longer to finish. Want it to be streamed? Okay, okay. No, it's fine. Like, some people may not want to be streamed, others might like it, so. The only pieces that I automatically do not stream are not safe for work ones, like the one where Goku was having relationships with Chi-Chi. Obviously, I could not stream that, so I had to finish that off stream. That was a nice song choice, Parsley. Nice song choice. Another thing, does additional of an object cost more? Yes. Because it's technically a detail. Depends on the object though. If it's like just a bottle, maybe not. But usually it usually is a bit of an extra sometimes, yes. Not all the times, depends on the object. Like for example, I want my character holding a cheese. If it's just a fucking cheese, I'm not gonna, you know, if it's a funnel tube. No. It's probably not gonna cost extra, no. For example, if it was like a detailed knife, maybe it would. But like a funnel tube, I don't think so. Table for cheese? I think the same you did, the super fat one. Nice. I need to also open a throne for that commission stuff. We need to pick a day out of streaming to do all that. Just been bombarded with so much stuff, I just am so overwhelmed. I had a few days off stream, but I was like having problems with PayPal, so that fucking time when I was streaming was me dealing with PayPal, so it wasn't really that relaxing. Regarding the bass stuff, like me not being able to listen to bass songs, it's usually the techno bass. It's not the heavy metal bass that usually makes my ears hurt. If it makes sense. Ooh. Or half of it? The reason why I said ooey, it's because the designs are amazing. But Fetty's design, it's a little complex. Not by a very long shot, but it's a little complex. Beautiful though, but... So it'll be like 20, okay, for base. It's not 2.0 fairy? Damn. In one of the images, she has like a belt on her shoulder, and then she doesn't in one of your references. Does she have a belt on one of her arms? Or both of her arms? Because again, I like to make sure that I get everything correct when I'm doing the commissions. It's actually more close to the official reference. Okay, got it. I didn't put arm belt because my logic is she's so fat it doesn't fit. Makes sense, makes sense. Again, I like to make sure that I get references right. You're both gaining 20. Let me look again. For the pant belt also, because she's so fat it doesn't fit behind the stomach. Ah. Oh, right. Makes sense. I mean, it's whatever you prefer. Do you prefer for me to use your character reference, or you want me to use hers? I'm okay with either one. Can do a mix of both, whichever you feel less troublesome. Well, less troublesome is yours because it's more simplified. Because again, Fairy is a kind of a complex design. Despite being super cute. Because again, I don't mind it being complex, I can do it. It's more of like budget situation. Like if you're unable to afford an extra $2, for example, I may stick with your original, not original, your version of the design. If you're willing to pay maybe two extra, not dollars because I work in euros, but you get what I mean. Then I can do her normal version. It's whichever you prefer. Because you're the one commissioning, so your input is more important than mine. If it's $32, I'm willing to in total. It's not 32, it's like 20. No, the maximum I will do is like 22 instead of 20. And that's about it. I was not going to ask for more than that. So I think 20 is a little bit cheap for what you're asking, so maybe the $2, which is not much to begin with, but I think I'll feel a little bit better if it was 22, but it's fine. There's 3 characters! Let me, wait. Let me read again. Oh, my character frame, oh, it's 3! Oh, it's 3. I will need more specifics on what pose you would like. I didn't read it, sorry. So yeah, it will be 32, yeah. But I'll need to know like the pose you would like to have and what you guys were doing. So I know you said like funnel feeding, but I kind of need to know like who is feeding who, the organization. I guess in mobile sitting state. Okay. Are we getting ads in a few seconds? It's each other's. Yeah, but to think deeper a little, yeah. Because I'm like, okay, are they all sitting together? But like, how can they feed each other? Like, whose tube is going where? Are they plugged to a machine to get force feed? I I like the idea though, but I'll need a little bit more information just to get the idea right. Also, no pressure. You take your time. I don't want to rush you on the commission. I'll be right back. I'm back. You're doing better? What do you mean? I went to do the bed. Boop. Okay, let me see. Traps are okay, got it. Make it my character very fat, feeding both Fairy and Monia. Okay, got it. Very horny, I like it. Okay, but I think I get it. Or if you want, you can think about it, and then when you have like a vision or like a very like clear vision, you can send me another message. Like it's again, no stress. We're not in a hurry. Unless you are in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry. Do you charge more depending on the size? No. No, I don't. Unless you want your character to have boobs that reach the floor, then I probably have to charge more because that's not my kind of type. It's a bit of a struggle for me to do it. But I think just making them super fat is not a problem for me. I'm okay with it. I don't charge more for it. Trust me, I'll figure out the size based off your previous arts. All right. No, because I can show this. Basically, the may draw and won't draw are the ones that tend to cost a little bit more. Sometimes not really. Depends on what is requested. But usually the may draw doesn't really cost extra. But the won't draw, if you really want specific things, it will cost extra. Of course, it's not. For example, if you want bimbos and stuff or like something hyper, and you really want it, I will probably or deny or make you pay extra. Like if I feel that what you want is feasible, I can ask for extra. But if I feel it's not feasible at all, I'm not gonna accept it. It makes sense. But everything is just on the may and will draw, you're good. But I'll figure out the size based off your previous arts. Oh. I mean, I have a I mean, not really a variety, because I always like a specific size, I suppose. Mostly the most I've seen you deviate from your usual was the Broly Mega Boobs pick. No, but that's because I am hypocritical. That's because I'm super hypocritical. Hypocrite. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. I'm a hypocrite. Because moobs are a-okay. But breasts, my mind is like, no. And I swear to God, I tried my best to not have that mindset, but God forbid, I cannot. No matter how much I try. So if you want hyper moves, I can do it. One of the commissions was a guy with hyper moves. I'm okay with that. I just don't know why when it comes to ladies, I get too white knighty, basically. When it comes to women, I'm too much of a white knight. And I try to get better and not, you know. But easier said than done. So maybe one day I'll be able to like draw hyper stuff for ladies, but for the time being, it's a bit of a no-no. And I actually have a second segment for the Broly moves. I did part 2, which I haven't finished yet. Where is it? I think I showed it on stream. So yeah, it's alright, Trap. There's like 2 versions of this. Yeah, he's trying to pull up the chest, but then he's so heavy, just bump, falls onto the floor. It's alright, yeah, don't worry, Trap. It's basically for me to deny is to be like something super extreme. And I usually let people know when I don't do stuff. So you're good. Don't worry, no worries. But I'm too much of a white knight. Right, but do read the description because I explained the description. Okay, send me stuff. Okay, sorry. Because I have like a friend of mine that sent me 16 messages. I have a friend that sent me 16 messages. So it's kind of flooding my Discord. So I don't see the pings. A white knight. Okay. Okay, got it. I think I got it, Trap. A white knight. Basically, to summarize my issues, I have an immense problem with the over sexualization of women. So when I feel that a woman is being overly sexualized, my brain kind of stops me from doing art or like content related to that. Or if I do, I need to be in a very specific mood. That doesn't happen with men, which is so fucking annoying. It's just women. I don't know why. Mother said, on my hands and knees begging you to over sexualize me. I cannot. I just can't. For me, I don't know why. It just feels wrong. Because growing up, I've seen how much women have been over sexualized and been overly demanded to be beautiful and be sexually attractive and be very curvy to the point that I cannot look at it with a normal face sometimes. I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable with what's going on. I respect it, I get it, I just don't feel comfortable tapping my toes on it. Welcome, Forrest. SpongeBob me Bob. I've. Oh no! What? But curvy good? Yeah, for me the curvy is good. I'm referring more to the. How do you say it? Hourglass physique. I can go into detail about it if you guys are okay with it. I just don't like to talk about this stuff because I know I can be a little bit too extreme and a little bit aggressive on my delivery, despite not wanting to be, aggressive towards it, if you know what I mean. It's just I have a very strong feeling and thoughts regarding certain subjects, and sometimes talking about it, people are a little bit taken aback. The thing is, like, when I say curvy, it's more like this. When I say curvy, I hope I'm not throwing no one under the bus by doing this. And if I am, I'm so sorry. Your characters are great. It's a me problem, not a you problem. Keep it in mind. It's always a me problem, not a you problem. Don't you guys always remember that it's a me problem? This is an example. This for me is forever going to be a no-no. This one, I can do it if I give more belly. But this is my no-no. I can never accept doing this, no matter how much I try. Like skinny waist, for example, and like huge. This for me is a no-no. I cannot do this no matter what I do. The legs is really giant. It's just an example, okay? I don't want to be drawing this too accurately. Okay, this is the S, and that's the. I don't want to be drawing. It's like it's not super accurate, just to get an idea. Bimbo. That's the more bimbo-fied things. It's what I don't like. Right? The more bimbo aspect and physique, it's where I cannot do it. I'm too much of a white knight. I am unable to do it. Small tummy is cute though. Yeah, kinda is. I just don't like the constant overpowering of breasts and everything else. Again, it just feels too much of like women need to have that giant breast and ass to be valid and be beautiful. That's what I kinda make me like, I think your strep throat turned into tonsils. Oh no, what happened? I'm going to study you. I mean, it isn't. The thing is, the reason why I'm like this, you have a very good explanation. I just don't like to keep it public. Those explanations I do not wish to make it public, since it's super personal. For the rest of you, yeah, I agree, Trixie, yes. But if someone like it, that's your preference, yeah. No, it's more like the bimbo of like big breasts, big ass, tiny waist, small arms, thick legs. That's where like, no. It's good. I'm biased? No, that's fine, Trixie. It's okay to be biased. I'm just explaining my side of like I just have strong feelings regarding the portrayal of women in media. Like a super strong thing. And sometimes that will clash with other things. And I just not wish to make anyone uncomfortable. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't draw that kind of stuff. I hope you guys are okay with it. I respect your taste. I get it. I just can't do it. And also swelled up bed. Oh no, Minty, I hope you're doing good though. Like if this continues, try to see maybe a doctor or take some not gums. There's like some little pills you can take that you'll have to like suck on the pills and it helps with the tonsils problems. Or I say big tit, thighs, lips with no tummy is a bit boring. Personally, yeah. I don't mind it if there's like a little bit of a tummy, but welcome in for. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Trav said, "Big boobs to be so pretty. People never see money in real life pics. She's very tiny, but she's very gorgeous." I never seen. She was going to do a belly stream, and I like logged in the first minutes. Then I had to do something, and I couldn't see the stream. I was like, no, I want to see Monya. That's okay. You don't have to have big breasts to be beautiful. Heck, you don't have to have anything specific to be beautiful. Beauty is the eye of the beholder. And there's more beauty in the soul than it is in the body as well. So kind of sick beginning there. I hope you get better soon, Infer. Well said. Plot twist, my entire reason for trying to address and figure out why you're liked because I want kinkier art at a reasonable price. It could be, but frankly, I don't think you'll ever get the over-sexualization coming from me. Like, doing you in a sexy pose while being fat like this. Let me pull up this picture. Like, something, you know, I don't mind, but when it's just like a bimbofication, I'm out usually. I don't like bimbos. Never did. Makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. I respect those who like it, and I can see the appeal, and I get the appeal. But for me, I don't particularly like it. But I appreciate it, though. And there are some very good designs of bimbo characters. I can see the beauty in the art and in the design, even if I'm a little bit of a white knight. Just because I have certain problems doesn't mean that I cannot see the beauty that was created in that piece of artwork. And what went to the design as well. Because surprise, surprise, people like different things from me, and that's completely fine. If we all like the same, life would be super boring. Mo said, how come you don't hold yourself to be the same beauty standards? What do you mean? I mean, I used to have a somewhat attractive. I'm not going to go into detail. I used to have an okay body type, but I hated with all my heart. I hated it. I hate how people looked at me. I hate how people treated me. So I managed to do some changes, and I'm much happier now than I ever was. Don't know if that was what you were trying to imply, Molo. I don't know if that was it, because I didn't understand the question. So on Twitter and Blue Sky? Okay, I'll have to take a look then. Minty said they wouldn't be able to get me in till next week, so I'm trying to get to the urgent care. Oh, hope you get it, Minty. I really hope you get better soon. Trixie said, on one hand, I said I feel like I need noticeable or even big breasts to feel feminine. But for me, trans is a little bit more different because you were denied, I hate this word, girlhood and I hate talking about this topic. You guys were denied that. So, and it's understandable that you and many other people, also cis women desire that because you were denied. When we are denied something, we want it a lot of the times. And that is completely understandable. That's why I don't get angry or pissed or anything else when people want an over sexualized version of themselves, because in real life they could not obtain it. So they're living, through that. And that's completely understandable. And I respect that. But again, as someone who has been on the opposite spectrum, I understand what you guys are coming from, but I just cannot do it myself. On the other hand, I feel like associating big breasts with being feminine is wrong. Because, that's the thing. It is wrong because just because you are a woman doesn't mean you need breasts, first and foremost. A lot of women have small breasts. A lot of women are A cup. A lot of women are tall. A lot of women even have a mustache and hairy legs. We as a society have just demanded everyone to be a stereotype that it fucked everything. And getting rid of it, it's nigh impossible. So I'm like, hey, if being a specific proportion makes you feel more like yourself and makes you feel comfortable in your own body, I say go for it. And you have my support. Because at the end of the day, I want everyone to feel good about themselves and, be able to look in the mirror and like what they see. I think everyone should be able to do that. You know what I mean? And again, just because I'm white knighting, I'm not going to over-sexualize women, that doesn't mean that, some women feel empowered being sexualized. Do I get it? No. Even if they explain, it will be probably a Molo Broly situation where I explain Molo why I like Broly and she doesn't understand why I like Z Broly. We're going to be at an impasse where I may not understand it, but I can respect it. But at the same time, I not know if I'm going to be drawing that kind of content because it just goes against what I am as a person. And that's also okay. Setting boundaries is okay. As long as everyone is respectful and understanding of, life is different from everyone, and I think we're all good. I hope my explanation made sense and I didn't make people feel uncomfortable or self-conscious. I hope I didn't make that. Because again, I understand why people desire things. Even if I don't desire and understand, does not mean that, people believe and behave the same way. That's just not it. We are people, we are different. Our experiences in life dictate what we become. And my experiences in the realm of sexualization have been mostly negative, so obviously, if my life experience has been negative, my outpoint in life is going to be negative. But if someone sees it as a positive, in their life it's going to be positive. It's just that simple. So yeah, I hope you guys don't hate me. Dimitri said, trying it's sapping away some of my weight. Oh no! Well, the positive about weight is that you can gain afterwards. So hopefully when you're completely cured of the problem you have on your tonsils, you'll have a gigantic feast and you're gonna get all the weight back. That's the positive of weight. You can always get it back. It's annoying that you have to, do everything again, but the fact that you can do it, it's always pretty good, so. Hang in there, Minty. I believe in you. I know you'll be able to get better soon. You said that's logical? Yeah. And that's normal. Again, I don't want people to be like, oh, Peter Wright is such a horrible person because they don't draw the kink that I have because again, I tried. I legit tried before. And sometimes I can do it, but it's super rare. And I don't want to risk for people to be like, oh, you drew this one time before, why can't you do it again? I'm like, it just happened. I was more okay that day. Which is super rare. I just don't like when people dictate their experience as being the be-all end-all. It also happens with feederism as well. People had bad experiences with feeders, and now they think every single feeder is like a horrible human being, which in reality it's not. But trying to convince someone that, we're not denying your experience, but you have to be aware that your experience does not dictate everyone else's. It's super complicated. First, I said, this person bad because they don't indulge my kink. Broken life. Sorry, that caught me off guard. It was actually fucking funny. Funny but based, but it was funny. I was not expecting. Get a life, you fucking noob. But yeah, I hope no one is upset at my little TED talk. Because I want you guys just to feel good about yourselves, and I'll support you guys either way, whatever your journey may be. Minty said, I'm not going to lie, these trunks as me drew. That means a lot, thank you, Minty. I'm happy you like the trunks. It's taking me a long time to do it. The clothes are very detailed. But I'm happy you like it. I really like when people like my work. It makes me feel good. Because for a long time, people didn't really particularly care about what I drew. So I'm really happy that people in this community are enjoying my drawings. First said, instead of whining about what people on the internet do and don't draw, go read a book, eat some good food, take a nap. People are just so chronically online nowadays. It's kind of insane. Not going too deep into it because it's like, you know, it's an annoying topic, but people are fucking chronically online. Mel said, it's not that I'm judging you for not liking it, it's that I'm going to analyze you further because you wouldn't draw a bimbo for money for reasons specifically related to Yes, I did deny work for drawing a bimbo. I did deny. Because I couldn't. I saw the drawing and I was like, I can do her design. It's a little bit bimbo, but I can do it. And the client was like, no, but I want her even bigger. And I'm like, define bigger? With huge breasts. And I'm like, okay, I was alright doing the original design that you asked, but the extra I cannot. I just can't. Because again, I have a limit. And that client was like on the limit of me being like, okay, it's bimbo, but I can draw it. And then the client was like, no, but I want even more breasts, more bimbo. And I was like, yeah, about that. I just want to apologize. I could do her normal thing, but if you want that extra stuff, I don't think I'm able to do it. I'm so sorry. The client was like, oh, no, that's fine. That's okay. I don't mind it. Can you do this instead? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that one I can do perfectly. No, it's okay. I can do the big moved man. It's just because it's so dumb. My brain is so annoying. Like, they're the same thing. Why are you separating one from the other? You pea brain. First said, your drawings are great. I love the shading and lighting as well as the sheer heft of it all. Like there's actual weight behind the lines. Thank you. Oh, you guys are making me blush. Thank you. Really, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. First said, at least it was sort of calmly instead of them bitching about it. Yeah, I was actually afraid that you'd be like, I legit was getting ready for the comeback of like, you draw a man with big tits but not a woman? Fucking sexist. I'm gonna... I was so afraid they were going to do that. I was like sweating. But no, thankfully they're like, oh, because I sent them saying like, oh, like this is on my I don't draw list because I have I don't draw list on my Google Doc, and I don't think they saw it. So I like said, oh, it's on my Google Doc that I don't do it. So I'm like so sorry that I cannot do that specific part of your commission. And they were like, oh, no, that's fine. I was so afraid they were going to a tantrum. But no, they were super kind. They were super nice. Again, I hate denying work, but I had to put boundaries because I would not feel comfortable doing the request. It was a good commission, by the way. Don't get me wrong. Like, the idea was actually super dope because it was what I like. It was like teasing, and I love teasing. But that was a little bit too much for my personal little taste. Too much boob. Boobs are nice, but it was sadly too much for my little pea brain. My little white knight brain. But all I request is fine. Yeah, no, it's fine, Trap. No, you don't have no problems. Anything relating to fat, I'm okay with. It's just like the whole bimbo kind of situation. Yours is fine. Because, to give the more of example, so you guys to understand, lard is fine, whatever the scenario is. Alright? Because everything is fat. So for me, my brain is like, okay, everything is fat, so my brain is okay with it. Because you're not sexualizing the woman body or sexualizing the fat body. You know what I mean? This is my brain, I swear to God, makes no sense. So hear me out. My brain is like, okay, you're sexualizing the entirety of the fat body. You're sexualizing fatness. Fatness does not have a gender. Where the fat is localized, it can have, but let's be frank, when you're so fat, gender sometimes doesn't even equate to anything. Like, men with big breasts, that can happen. Women with small boobs being fat, that can fucking happen. With fat, it feels genderless. Like, you are a pile of lard, and that's great. My issue is when it's like the specific of a woman being sexualized, of like this specific body that is usually specifically associated with women, that is being overly sexualized once again, is what kind of makes me a little bit iffy. So I hope this explanation makes sense. If it's obesity, I'm like, that's fine because it's a fat body. Fat has no gender associated with it. But when it's like bimbos I don't have a problem. But like bimbos, like huge breasts, a huge ass, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like my brain starts to be like, that's not really sexualizing fat. This feels like more targeted towards like a specific gender. So my brain is like, let me be uncomfortable here. So no, your commission is fine. It's fine, Trap. Like, don't worry about it. If it wasn't, I will let you know. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. You guys are cool. Like, no, don't worry about it. The requests are fine. It's just again, it's also a me issue. Like, it's not your guys having, bad commissions. You guys have no bad commissions. It's just me and my brain putting limits on what I can do. It's like, it's not a you problem once again, it's just a me problem. Jeff said, yeah, that's fair, though we'll say my brain is cooked because I can't focus when I think about the calm and to fatten myself. That's great, Trey. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's chill. Don't worry, no worries. Mo said, I'm relying all of this to the guy who is teaching me psychology, and he said, I would pay to be this master. I mean, if he wants to give it for free, I don't mind. Because I used to go to a therapist here in my country. I could afford an actual therapist, but the money will be coming from my parents, not me, because I can't really afford a lot. Will could afford it, but right now I view the future of our lives, which is getting a house, being able to be by ourselves and being independent, more important than my personal mental state. So I would prefer for our money to be solely focused on getting enough to afford a house and, be more independent. And then when everything is like more balanced, everything is more okay, then we can think about like all the other things. So for the time being, and also going to the psychologist, it was like I had to drive by car. I don't have a car myself. I would have to ask my mother to drive, and it was like so cumbersome. And I only get the therapist like an appointment 3 months, and I was not seeing a lot of results. And he said, I'll be back going to urgent care. Well, take care, Minty. Let me know when you get better. Hope you get better soon. If they don't treat you well, I'm gonna go fucking beat your ass at the urgency hospital. Hope they take good care of you, or else they have a beef with me. But yeah, the psychology stuff was like very troublesome, and there was like some kind of I will them, yeah. There was like some better things that I became better with it, because right now even nowadays I feel that I'm a little bit better than I used to be after going to therapist. But it's just so much that the 3 months of each appointment is just not enough for me, because this is something like super deep. First, that everybody can be fat, not everybody can be a stacked bimbo. Maybe that, I mean, again, in fantasy you can be. In fantasy you can be. The problem is like in real life, so many people trying to seek that physique, not just in fiction. And my brain is like, if I see it in fiction, I can totally see it in real life. So my brain is like, I don't know, man. This is kind of sauce. But again, you guys are awesome, and I hope like you guys don't hate me for, having these kind of conversations. There's a reason why I don't like to talk about it, because I don't like people to be, uncomfortable or upset or anything. Because in the end of the day, I want everyone to be and feel happy about themselves. You're gonna worry, thank you. Upset. Literally, you, when I say that it's fine you didn't hear, however, if you don't think to fatten yourself, at least make it more caloric in your brain to grow. Precisely, Trav, you got it. First, and my brain looks at hot person and goes, but what if fat? That's fucking valid, by the way. That's valid and base. It's both. That's like super based. Again, we have a fucking base chat right here. But yeah, now you guys also know a little bit about myself and why I have certain boundaries. Maybe in the near future I'll not have as much of boundaries, but for the time being, I gotta work with what I have. Everything needs to be fatter? Yes. Class, what did we learn today? Everything needs to be fatter. Yes. Class dismissed. And now I gotta stop thinking about the fucking my psychologist. I feel again I should be laughing at that because it's mental health and stuff, but it's actually kind of funny how some conversations went. She's like, this is wrong, and why you think like that? And I'm like, bitch, I don't know. I wish I knew. Why do you think I'm here? If I knew the solution, I wouldn't be here. God damn. You non-binary queen. But like, I think maybe for Faye to change the fit. Okay. Again, if you want like some changes, always feel to DM me. Usually before I start a commission, I grab all the little knit bits that you said, and I like summarize it to make sure that this is what you wanted. And then if you don't like what I said, you can like rewrite it, and then so it's fine. Like you can throw ideas at the Discord, and then I'm gonna summarize everything and make sure I got it right. Or said, what did we learn? You can never take out the food out of the fatty, but you can order them. That's probably one of the best lessons. Middle of the night. But is your friend? But Molly, is your friend watching the stream right now? No, I'm just sending him a lot of messages. Okay. He's like, this motherfucker is fucking cooked. Because I want our belly to be revealed. Got it. Mol said he refuses to use Twitch unless he can give it full attention and hates lurking. Got it, got it. I respect that. I get it. Ow. But again, like if he really wants to give it a try, I'm not opposed to it. But I also don't want like free labor, you know. Like if they really want to, in their spare time, to have fun, I don't mind sometimes answering to questions. There you go. Ah. Give this for Faye. Oh. Grease. Nice. I like the way you do the knees, actually. Gives like a lot of weight to the legs. That's super nice. Okay, I think the trunks is finished, I believe. I never know what to draw for knees. I mean, I think you're doing a great job. So take it as you will. Take it as you will, my boy. I wonder what's for dinner. Blue. Color wheel. Okay. It's gonna look weird, I'm just experimenting. Because one thing that I learned in the video is like when you're doing shading, sometimes it's good to also use a different color. But I don't know. But then like the blue lit stuff kind of disappears. What if I multiply? Ooh, multiply. I don't know, then it takes away the blue. Well said. Isn't this trunks drawing free labor? Are the flowers planted by the gardener free labor? Or does the gardener, like you drawing trunks, wish to make the world ever so slightly better for your section? I mean, yeah. It's just that my experiences with psychologists are not the greatest either, to be honest. A lot of them felt like they didn't really care. You know, they were just waiting for a paycheck and trying to leech as much money as they could. But again, that's my experience. I don't think every psychologist is like that. But I'm always like, I don't know. I kind of feel bad. Jeff said, so my commission be for next week. So after stream, I just need to total the pay and I'll go in coffee. Okay, okay. But before you send me the money, I'll again do like a list of what you commission to make sure I get the ideas right, and then you see if it's right, and then you can do the payment if you want. You can pay till next week if you want. But yeah, Molly do have a point, yes. Hello, why is this not... because it's erasing, not painting, that's why. Because Faye has a donathon? Oh, well, at least if it's next week, it's technically on time. Oh, I did see her post on... was it... where was it? I think it was on Blue Sky or Twitter. It was one of those. I remember seeing it. She's doing a donathon. That's super cool. What is under here? It's too shades. Yeah. But it will be very cool for the commission. Yeah. I'll try to see if I can get it. How long it will be the donathon, by the way? How long will it last? Oh, no? Okay. Hello, bro, but white. Mo said, I asked my psychology buddy if he understands why I enjoy specifically among the sea of Fat Fetish artists, and his words were, I do, this little kid, and God share a favorite Beatle. What? What do you mean I share a favorite Beatle with God? What? I don't get it. I don't have a favorite beetle. I never really like beetles. I mean, not really. Don't like, but I never cared too much about it. I was never like, I have a favorite bug. I just see fat caterpillars and I start clapping because I think they're cute. Mo said, you never heard the theory that if God was real, he's for sure autistic because of beetles? No, I never heard that one, no. Oh, that's disgusting. If you made a list of every species ever, 1 in 4 of them are beetles. There's just a very wide variety of beetles. Oh. No, I just never cared much for beetles. I just like the green fat worms. Let me see if I can... I think this is one of them. Oh. It was, there was one time I was in my grandparents' yard or something. It wasn't this one. But they have like a lot of plantations with cabbages and stuff. And there was one time we found like a very fucking fat green caterpillar, like super chunky. And my mother like grabbed it with a stick, and then we start poking the little caterpillar because it was so fat. And of course, we put it back where it belonged. But it was such a fucking fat caterpillar. They were so chunky. Then them eating the it was one of like these fat fucks. Look how fat they are. Is that it's not a beetle? No, it's not. But it's so cute. Again, I don't like beetles. I never cared too much for beetles. It was not really something that I particularly cared about. I am more of a worm caterpillar person. I love caterpillars. Fat caterpillars, yes. They're just so chunky. Look how big, fat. I actually do like. I think the only kind of animal that's like worm caterpillar like that I don't like is centipedes. I don't like centipedes at all. Look at this hairy motherfucker. Look how hairy it is. Jeff said, "I've anyways gotta hop off. I got some gaming planned for later, so I'll talk to you later, Feed, right? And keep most of the commission a secret to Faye." Yeah, that's fine. No, I don't usually tell people their commissions. Oh, look at these! Look at these! They're so fat. Grubs. I'll stop, because some people find it disgusting. I always liked worms. I'm not a beetle person, I'm a worm person. Also, my dad sometimes when he goes to my grandparents, they come back with the nuts and like biological nuts, and sometimes when he's cracking a nut, a little worm comes out and starts jumping. I love it. They're jumping around. It's always so amusing. Look up waxworm. Waxworms. Oh, I like them. Oh gosh, that's a moth. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Look how bad, fat. This looks like maggots. I like maggots. Well, not in my food, of course, but they come back with bottom surgery success. That's awesome. I like wax. I'm not gonna show because people find this disgusting, but I like wax worms. These are the ones similar that my dad sometimes catches on the nuts. Show? Oh, okay. Look how fat. Fat. Look how fat. Mario worms. Oh. I don't like these ones as much. They're kind of cool though. I don't like these as much because they kind of remind me of centipedes. But I kind of like it though. I like the little legs. Wax worms, the blend of the worm. Just said I like the dragon caterpillar or the sea bunny. I love sea bunnies. Yeah, these are kind of nice. I don't mind these. These are okay. Although I prefer like the more no legs, fat ones. Fun fact, I have interacted with mealworms, Mario worms, and wax worms. Nice. I'll be right back. We're getting an ad, so I'll be right back. I'm back. The dragon caterpillar. Ooh. Looks fucking cool. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. So Arthur said that they like the dragon caterpillar, which is super fucking dope. Looks so cool. What? Wow. Wow. Looks so cool. Man, I love worms. Worms are so fucking cool. Ew. Looks so awesome. What is that? Dragon Japanese emperor plus dragon headed. Japanese emperor? Oh my god. Who's this uwu motherfucker? Nature is incredible. Nature is fucking incredible. There's a uwu worm. What? Japanese emperor caterpillar. Brother! What the hell? It's so cute! Look at that. His little ooh. That's a mood pillar. Yeah. So cute, what the fuck? Man, nature is quite fantastic, not gonna lie. Motherfucker said it's so cute. And also, yeah, the sea bunnies are a must. These also is very beautiful, by the way. But yeah, these are just. Why does it resemble a bunny? Why did nature be like, you know what? I myself love rabbits, therefore I'm gonna make another animal that is similar to a bunny. Like, what? The death bunny? Yeah, I think they're all super poisonous, but they're just fucking cute. I would poke them in it with a stick if I could. Gently, obviously, because I don't want to spook them too much. Man, they're just. They even have a fucking little pon-pon. Oh my god, this one looks like Cookie though. It's like Cookie though. Oh my god, looks like an hamster. It's like a hamster. Look, an hamster. I got a hamster, a Cookie though. A little orangey looking and a white one. They're so cute. They're so cute. The bunny, yeah. They're adorable. Yeah, but I think I actually kind of finished Trunks. Like I could put some highlights, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to put highlights. I think it will be maybe too much putting highlights on the drawing. Because also sometimes you have to be like, okay, maybe this is a little bit too much for drawing. As in, like, you're doing a little bit too much. It's just a little bit of a highlight is okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Do you guys have a favorite animal? Okay, it's a different layer. Okay. My favorite animal, I think, are rabbits, followed by tanukis. And then I'm not really sure. That's like grass clover. Grass. I don't see it. From the drink to the drinking. True, true. Welcome, Rock. I hope you're doing good. Mel said on the ugliest, most miserable, and crusty grandma dogs. Horse said, oh, not horse, because I read horse. Archer said horse, hippo, buff dragon, you name it. Damn. Wouldn't expect anything else. Thank you for in your person of culture, Arthur. Try to find a good texture. That's a rock. That's a floor. There was one that I had with porcelain, leather. That's leather, but I don't want that for the outfit. Fabric? Yeah, I guess this is fabric. No, this is Patrick. Thank you. Not the noodle dragon though. I hate those. Really? I like when they make those fat dragons. Leather. Oh, I forgot to do the highlight on the button. Fat dragons are peak? Yeah. The Amber shot from the D&D movie, Fat Dragon of my dreams, dude. I don't know any of those. When I read Arthur saying buff dragon, I thought about the first season of American Dragon. I don't know why it came to mind. That's exactly what I meant. Nice. I love the first dragon form, but hated the second one. Yeah, it was a downgrade. Cause it looked like super goofy. Also, one of my earbuds just fucking caved in. I'm only listening from one ear, bro. Fucking hate this. Where's the leather? The leather will fit great on this one, the jacket. Okay, I think I fixed it for now. Oh! Sorry, I got a hiccup. When was the leather? No. This reptile. Leather, okay. Right. Mo said, is there any rule against requesting bad songs? No. However, if I don't like the songs, I can I beg of thee to look up Vambershore D&D movie. Okay. But if I don't like the music at all, I probably will turn it off. But that's just it. Oh, this one! Oh, I know this. Okay. I've seen it. Okay, yeah. Look at the look at the unit. I didn't watch the movie. But look at it. Look at the chunker. I remember seeing this on Blue Sky. So chunky. Look how big it is. Check the M's. Like a dragon. 24-hour? Jesus. Ah, okay. I was like, it's a 24-hour song? That's a lot. Guess I want to hear this? What is this anyway? Where's the... Here it is. Oh my. Hello, Spooky, welcome. Yeah, the chunk is amazing. So adorable. Would kill me in a second, but it's adorable. And Sega wants you to believe that's a straight man. Hey, straight men can also be fun like this. They can be a bit fruity though. Like, you know, there are some straight guys that are a bit fruity. But I can totally see it. Clapping for the man. Give it a second? Okay, okay. First said I see a fat dragon, my brain go Hawook and eject from the skull. Can't blame you. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is majestic. I love this. This is what true masculinity is. Being okay with your gender enough to be fruity. Love it. This was great. I loved it. Couldn't drop a like. This was great. Amazing stuff. You may not like the vocals, but it was a banger. Regarding Trunks, I don't think I wrote anything specific on the sketch, right? No, it's just the okay illustration normal. Okay. Sometimes I put like dialogue, but I don't think I have wrote anything. But a Chad, yes. Mo said, I like that they got Matthew Mercer to voice Majima, but he used his regular ass-speaking voice, no accent. Yeah, because sometimes using accents kind of takes a bit away from from things, I suppose. It's just, I don't know. There are some accents that can kind of work, but a lot of them are just big flops. It's just kind of weird. This is me, of course. I could be wrong. Into the sun, looking for the end. Oh my god, calm down. It's the same. Oh, that is good. Thank you. I know you guys are probably asking, Featurette, what in God's name is this fucking song? Look, I know I have trash taste in music sometimes, okay? I get it. But this song is nostalgic, okay? I used to play this game a lot when I was young. This and Need for Speed, Most Wanted. We don't need them. Met the same. When you live in the sense of yesterday. We met the same. And zooming in the game. Oh man, it felt so liberating. And then like fucking crashing the car. Wait, that's not liberating at all. That sounds too chaotic. What was the best of playing fucking Burnout Revenge? Crashing the car! Speeding up to a fucking dumbass song. Wanna go? Yeah. We like when they're super big, super thick. Yummy. Not the same. When we live on the sense of yesterday. Never met the same. The sense of yesterday. We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. Met the same. Where we live on the sense of yesterday. On the sense of yesterday. My head is bobbing right now. I need to make the VTuber model, man. Check DMs again. Oh, this is Manya. Oh, wow. Oh, 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 how can I show? It is from Monya. It's Monya showing the belly. I was just, wow. I'll see if I can. Bitch, calm down. You guys can see it right there. Let me just organize this a little bit better. Like, whoa. Gee. Oh, I love. Oh, she is like not. Oh. Oh, it's so. Oh, I love her proportions. They're so cute. Sorry, I have. My heart melts when I see like a lady when her boobs are a little bit more modest. I just cannot. It's just the best thing ever. Oh, I love it. Oh, she's so pretty, so cute. Oh. Oh, she's so cute. Oh. She's so cute. She is kind, she's awesome, and she's adorable. She's a whole package. Damn. She's awesome. Now don't fucking clip this and DM it to her. Or do if you want, it's fine. Or said, I also discovered from that stream and pics on her Buskai that she's actually a SSBBW model turned VTuber, which is cool as hell. Wow. No, she used to be a model. That's awesome. Monya? Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, she is super sweet. She deserves all the love she gets. She's awesome. I can't usually join her stream, sadly, because it's usually late in the night and I'm like a bit busy, so it's super hard for me to stay on their stream for long. But when I am, like, she's super nice. Mona is such a distinctive shape. It's awesome. It's pretty. I mean, from the video, it's so cute. That's Monya? Oh, nice. Mostly in the best way possible gender. She's awesome. She's so cute. If I was fat, I kind of know what my shape would be if I was fat. But she has such a nice shape. She's so pretty. In the nicest way. That's literally how I found out. Really? Wow. Hello, Goddess. Welcome. How are you doing? Damn. Again, I never search for Monya. I don't search for like people. But that's actually kind of awesome. She does have a nice and pretty cute body shape. I'm feeling, you know, we are getting close to Digimon. We're not really getting close, but, bitch, I'm confused. Oh, okay. It's confused on like what fucking, because I have like a lot of tabs open, so sometimes I'm confused myself with the tabs. But since we have Digimon Time Stranger coming out this year, I guess I can do this Digimon one. With Digimon, yeah. It was a thing that I made thanks to Arthur. Arthur gave me an idea and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I've been drawing a lot of Pokemon. Not Pokemon, sorry. I've been drawing a lot of Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, with such a Rena beauty? Yeah, yeah. Although I didn't give like boobs, because I like to, unlike some cultural individuals out there, like people are cultured fucking hell. They have great tastes. But I like to keep the body similar to the original design. So if the character does not have boobs, I don't put them with boobs. But those who do, keep it going. It's great. Molo said she taught me a lot about gaining. She's an open book like me, which is super helpful. She's how I learned about soft fat versus hard fat. What's the difference? Again, I don't know much about it. I'm a feeder, but I don't know. I know that we have like two types of fat. We have one that's like internal, which is like super bad for you, but the soft one is not as bad. Like the internal fat, the soft one is hard. Well, I'm looking at beer bellies. But there's like two types of fat. Three actually, but the most common one are the outer fat, which doesn't, bring a lot of, it's not bad for your body per se. But like the ones inside, that those are like the most problematic. Is the fat inside that you don't really see. It has a name, but I forgot. First said, not gonna reveal her model name because I think she wants to leave it in the past. Yeah. Because the problem with modeling, I don't know if it was her case. I'm not gonna be like pointing fingers, but the model industry, it's very predatory and super aggressive and just like a lot of people with very bad intentions and just want to take advantage of you. I don't know if that was her case, but I'm kind of happy that she left it behind and I respect her for not wanting to return because I don't think it's a good space, especially for someone like her that she's like very genuine. I think she's better here with us, quote unquote, the Wiccan community, because I think we're more kind and more understanding of her compared to what previously she probably had. Just a theory, just me knowing a little bit about the outside of the that sort of communities and the industry. Loki said, I have a feeling I know why shape I will end up. Nice. I think we all know. No. Everything's good?
Yes. You?
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask how's the stream going.
Everything's going good. Going well. Now, what I was going to say is, like, I would love to interview Monya someday. Because I'm planning on, like, interviewing people from the community in the future. I just, again, haven't had the time to set everything up and have the courage to talk with a lot of people. But I really would plan to talk to Monya. Because she's very interesting. Because, again, this was not her first community. And she knows a lot about, like, weight gain stuff. And it would be, like, very cool to ask her about stuff. Like I said, I wish I could find a good partner, but would my luck, I know I won't find love in this lifetime. I'm always with Stray, the fine scene one for you. I was so weird, and plus, I just realized I was trying this girl and I had the fat fetish, too scary and rare sight, so it's kind of hard to find love for me. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit confused because my interpretation of text is usually not the greatest. Again, I don't think people should give up on trying to find love. I don't think people should actively always be seeking love, if you know what I mean. I think you should like put yourself out there that you want a relationship, what are your goals for a relationship. I think people should, let themselves out there. But I don't think people should actively go and search because when you like search a lot for it, it usually ends up um in toxic relationships because you're always like settling for the first thing that you kind of see when you get desperate, and it's super bad. Because you guys are amazing and you should not settle for less. You should settle for someone that actually loves you for who you are as a person, not what you can contribute to them. That's not what I call a relationship. That's a transaction. A lot of relationships, not talking about you guys, but a lot of nowadays relationships is always transactional. There is no love into it, per se. So it's, oh, what can you give me? You can't give me that? Ooh, I don't want you anymore. Kind of thing. Trixie said, my relationship goals are someone to cuddle with, and that's a very good thing to seek. And also, if you have also another thing, I'm gonna talk about my experience. I didn't really. I mean, I did dated a lot in long distance relationships. I dated several people in a long distance, but like real life, I just dated one because a lot of the times in real life I couldn't find the right person, and there was so many times that I kind of gave up on searching for love. But then sometimes I'll be like, maybe this is not the right place for me to search. Maybe I need to search something more specific. And as time went on, and I, continued trying to search, just from time to time, not focus entirely on it. From just like time to time. And eventually, I found someone who was super fat, and I had a crush on them. But I knew that my crush on them would not be great because they did not like to be fat per se. They just happened to be fat, but they never really liked it, And I felt that if I did a relationship with them, I will not manipulate them, but I will be afraid that I'm, incentivizing them not to change the lifestyle that they do not like. You know what I mean? So I kept on searching, and I was like, okay, I really like weight gain. I really like people that are of size. So I think that's going to be my focus. So I start to go to weight gain websites, dating places, and after a while, I decided to put a picture of like something that I liked. I think it was like Pokemon related. And I was waiting for someone to talk about Pokemon with me. And as strange as it sounds, no one spoke to me about Pokemon. Only one person. And that one person I am with right now in a relationship. Because we both, despite having a fetish, we both wanted something more from a relationship than just the fetish. So I was putting a lot of content that I liked in hopes that someone would like the same thing as me and being with the kink. And lo and behold, after 10 years of not very good relationships and not finding someone, I end up finding the person that I'm with, and I've been with them for 7 years. So again, put yourself out there, let people know your interests. If you do have a fat fetish and you feel that is like super important to you, stay with people in the weight gain community. Don't give up, but also don't really seek it. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm a trans girl. Yes, I have a fat fetish, but I know I am much more. Yeah, precisely. So talk about Pokemon to get bitch. In my case, yes. But yeah, again, in the Witkin community, I've also seen a lot of weird people. Like people that try to use you, people that don't really care about you, because so many. I put a lot in my bio. Because I was like, to easily discard those that I knew I would not get along with. So I put the stuff that I liked, which being games, Pokemon. I told them that I was only dating Europeans because for years I was long distance relationship. I dated Americans, I dated British and many other people. Not many others, just 4 people I think that I dated in my 18 years, I believe. But I was tired of long distances. I want something like close. Okay? And lo and behold, literally 80%, or 90 actually, I will even go further, 90% did not read my bio. which came to show that they were just seeking something specific. They didn't want a true relationship. They wanted a colorful relationship. They wanted to gain something out of me, and I was not having it. So also be careful. Fim, fam, no. Tum, 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 tum,
I'm a
tum, tum,
ninja.
tum, tum, tum. A ninja? Only if you're rolling. You're a ninja that gets like stuck on the ceiling and you come crashing down and you just break the bed.
Me.
I thought I had one. Again, Trixie, that also happened with me. I also thought that I did find the one person. There was one time I dated someone who was, I think was Scottish? No, was from Ireland. And I like legit loved the guy. Like I really did. And I thought he was the one because we got along so well and he liked a lot of kinks that I also like, not weight gain. But he was okay with me liking chubby stuff. And I thought like we were the one. But then he changed. Like legit. He felt like a different person after a while. And so he decided to break up with me. And I was like, that's like super sad because I really loved him. I really did like him. But, you know, I was like super sad. So I gave myself some time to think about the situation, assess my feelings, think about what I really want in a relationship, what is important for me in a relationship. That was when I decided to go into the weight gain stuff, and now you get the story of me like managed to find the right person that I am right now. So yeah. Because again, like people change. Sometimes people change, especially when we are like a little young. When I say young, I'm talking about like honestly, not even young. People just change. Sometimes people change without like a fucking notice. They just wake up. I'm gonna be a cunt from now on, and you're like, bro, what? What in God's name happened? Why are you being such an ass right now? You were so kind and so cuddly and so friendly. Why are you being such a dick right now? What happened? Because it didn't do anything. Everything's just fine. It just suddenly they disappeared and show up again and they're like completely different. Like what? Broski. What the fuck? So people always keep changing. And then sometimes you are in a relationship and people don't show their colors much later on in a relationship, and that's usually the worst because the person led you on thinking that they were a specific kind of individual, then they end up being not a great person. So it's like it's super super rough. Because again, sometimes people change. We don't know why they change, but they do. Or sometimes they show their true colors, and you're like, man, I was deceived all this time. And that happened to me twice. I was with someone and they fucking changed and broke up with me, and I'm like, bro, okay. I loved you, and you just bailed on me like that after me dedicating so much of my time to you and legit loving you. And you just toss me like it's nothing? Sure, okay. But it's just how it is. Like, sometimes people are just not what we think they are. It's always super harsh to face it, but it's just reality. It's just how it is. Again, I know because I dated those people before twice. One was my ever first relationship, and the other one was the one that I talked about, the Irish boy. I also did fall in love with a lady, a girl from like Britain. She was so fucking kind of so cool. She was also in a very like bad relationship, so she kind of left everyone. But it's a shame because she was awesome. I had such a fucking big crush on her. She was so fucking cool. But you know, she was straight. She wished she wasn't straight, but she was straight. So I was like, you know, that's fine. I get it. I understand. But yeah, don't stop searching. Eventually you guys will find it. It will take a while, of course, but eventually you'll get it. Just don't spend too much of your life searching, basically. Because again, when you search too much, you kind of become dependent. And your happiness does not depend on other people. It depends on you. And you should know how valuable you and important you are. Sometimes when we search relationships, we kind of forget that we actually can live without them. It's great to have them, but we can live without. Good. Cora said, time is a magical force we all change. Yes. Yes, we do. Some for the best, others for the worst. Which one is it? Bitch, I don't know. It's like we were playing the fucking lottery. So that's the FIDE tech talk about relationships. It's okay to seek them, but don't take your life away just because of it. Relationships come and go, and with time, if you're a great person, you'll find the one, I know. It may take a while, but you'll eventually find it. Don't lose hope. First said, I would ask for recommendations for pet dating apps and such, but I don't think it'd help much due to me living in Welsh fucking nowhere. The problem is like the dating websites, but if I'm not a good person, then it's going to be a bit harder because if you're not a great person, more people are going to be like, you're an ass, so I don't want to date you because you're an ass. So it makes sense. But in this case, I think you are a good person. For example, I have a lot of, for example, me, for the moody. I'm going to give my example because, it's easier. I have low self-confidence and low self-esteem. But one thing that I know is that I'm a good person. That's one thing that I know. Because living my whole life and comparing me with other people, I am a good person. I'm not the best. Never will I be the best. But I am a good person. I am there when people need me. I usually listen to people's problems. Sometimes I sacrifice my own time to be there for other people that need me. Even if they don't sacrifice their time for me, I will do that for them. All right? If I see someone that's struggling, I try to help them if I'm able to. I always try to be there, so I am a good person. All right? I'm not the best. I have defects. Everyone has defects. No one is perfect. But I think I'm a good person. I will say I'm a great, but I don't think I'm great. I'm a good person. So I think I also deserve love. Because I put love out there. I love a lot of people by who they are as a person. So I myself, I think that also, it can be selfish, but I think also deserve some love. You know what I mean? I got some smooches. I think you're a good person, Trixie. But in the end of the day, you need to look into yourself and see if you are. I think you are. If you are yourself by the way you talk and not hiding anything and not manipulating, I think you're a good person. Are you there for people when they need you? Do you try to be always there? You're always friendly? I think you're a good person. And again, we all have defects. We all have problems. I am not great. I am awful at making decisions. Sometimes I take things too hard, too much. Like, I'm not great. Sometimes I'm a bit impulsive at times. Like, I have a lot of problems. I am very anxious sometimes. I am always afraid that people are going to use me, so that makes me like a little bit feel like I'm fake or something. But in the end of the day, if someone was having issues, I would be there for them. Even if in the end of the day, they will not be there for me. You know what I mean? So if you do the things that I'm saying right now, Trixie, like you being there for people, you showing up, you worrying, you caring, you actually legit care for the person. If you try to live your life the best way and try to make everyone else happy, I think you are a good person. You know? You just need to believe in yourself more and acknowledge that you are a good person. And even if you're not a good person, you can always change and improve to be best. Why? I have a question. Why do you think you are not a good person? Tell me, why do you think you're not a good person? Because if you're going to say whatever you're going to say, I can always say, well, you can try and improve to be a better person if you think that's, bothering you so much. And if everyone around you is like, Trixie, I think you're taking this problem way too seriously. I'm selfish to start. Okay. Well said, there are two possibilities. Either you're a good person or you have the willingness to become a good person. Precisely. Rather loaded question there, true. I'm selfish to start. Yeah, why you say you're selfish? Because you going on about Dragon Ball OG, it's not selfish. You simply like to talk about things you like to talk about. Guess what? I do the same. You talk about Broly, I start yapping for 5 minutes. Am I a bad person because I start yapping about Broly for 5 minutes after someone mentions Broly, or I remember Broly, or think, bro, I wake up and I'm like, damn, I hope there's Broly stuff today, and then I start yapping to myself. Like, it's normal. Alright? Yapping, it's normal. Trust me. No one is going to be like, man, this person is ass because they yap all day about the shit they like. Nah, girl, you have to surround yourself with people that hype you up. Like, man, if I start to yap about Broly, people are like, hell yeah, Feeder, right? I agree. I'm like, yeah, bro, I told you. Those are the people you have to be with. If you are with someone that is like, oh my god, talk about Broly again? Oh my god, I'm sick and tired of listening to you. Then I'm like, girl, I'm tired of listening to you to fucking ruin my day. Piss off. Like, take over the chat sometimes, which I've been told it's selfish. It's not selfish at all. Selfish, you know what selfish is in that regard? I will hog chat. I will not be self-conscious. I will not give a shit about anyone else. And I'm gonna do my thing. What you think? I don't give a shit because I am more important than anyone else in this chat. Is that you, Trixie? I don't think it's you. Because if you were, you will not be having this conversation right now. Broly, is it Pete character? What the fuck is that? Does that mean? Broly is a Pete character. I don't know what that means. Again, like, everyone is selfish a little bit. Sometimes I'm also a little bit selfish. I think about myself a little bit. Like, everyone is a bit selfish at times. Like, we're not altruistic all the fucking time. Because guess what? We are also matter. We as an individual, we also matter. That's not being selfish. This is literally being hyped. You're hyped about someone and you want to share that hype with everyone else. And that's completely fine. That's not selfish. Just again, if there was like a Broly movie and I go watch a Broly movie, I'm like, chat, today I saw the movie. Oh my god, you all have to go. And I will not shut up for like 10 minutes. Again, that's not selfish. Selfish would be, I will talk about this topic and whoever like is talking to me, I do not give a shit about you, what you feel, what you think about me. I'm gonna be doing this. I don't think you do that. Like, I think you genuinely love some stuff and you talk about it. It's not selfish at all. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I don't express gratitude enough. I mean, I don't know. I never felt that from you, to be honest, Trixie. I'm gonna be real. I never felt that you don't express gratitude. I mean, I don't expect you to be like, wake up every morning, I stream. Oh my god, Theodore, thank you for streaming today. Next day, thank you for streaming today. Like, if you do that, of course I appreciate it, but I'm not going to be expecting every single person to be like, thanking me every fucking second. I take a breather. Thank you. What? Like, again, if you think you don't express gratitude enough, then express it. Like, it's okay. Like, if you think it's a big issue, just, you know. Again, if you are a bad person, you will not try to change. You will just stick the same. And I think you're actually trying to change. Again, those flaws, I don't really particularly think they're that big of a flaw. They seem like normal things to me. Arthur said, someone who is truly selfish will never question if they are selfish. Precisely, yeah. Arthur quoted the Uncle Iroh right. Yeah, precisely. Precisely. Forrest said, everyone is a tiny bit egotistical at the end of the day. That's why there's pretty defined line between confident and narcissistic. Precisely, yes. Mo said, if I wanted an accurate list of every flaw of Molo, I'd ask you, Feather, my friends. Yeah. I mean, one flaw that I have, and Whale tells me all the time, is that I am not decisive at all. I am so indecisive, and that's such a big flaw. I can't make the first list myself. Again, I can make the list. Again, sometimes I'm a little bit. What I also do sometimes is a big flaw of mine. And I've tried to get better at it, by the way, but it's hard because it's part of my nature, I suppose. I bottle a lot of things, and the more I bottle, the more I explode. You know, and sometimes if you bother me at the wrong time, at the wrong moment, I will explode on you. You know, that's the flaw that I have, and I know I have, and I try to get better at it. But it's so fucking hard because I think it's actually me as a person, just intrinsic of me. So what I do sometimes, if I am unable to notice it before I explode, I explode and then I take a moment, I think about it, then I go to the person, I say, hey, I'm sorry, I exploded on you. I was bottling this up, and then I calmly talk with the person after, the storm has calmed and we go to an agreement. You know. Mo said, Fidrit, I think your biggest flaw is you think Citizen Soldiers. Mods. Ban Molo. Ban Molo from my chat right now. I don't want to see her stinky butt nowhere my streams. Ban. I want an immediate ban. Where's my mod? Oh, I don't have mods. Fuck.
But time out of 1 second.
Time out of 1 second as a punishment. No, I don't think it's a good ban, but I understand people not liking it. I respect it. I don't mind. Again, people have their own opinions. Like, some people fucking prefer other things, and that's fine. I'd rather die letting the truth be known than kneel before a cruel overlord. Honestly, pretty good. Must remove Molo. No, remove her tits. Because she will be probably, don't mind the ball part, remove her boobies. That's the most important part for Molo. Or a big ass. Remove her tits and her fucking giant ass. All of them. Remove what's precious from Molo. So she knows the pain of being told that their favorite band sucks ass. Damn. Oh shit, I didn't. Oh my god. Oh. I. I didn't read the whole sentence when Molo. I shouldn't have let it go through.
What happened?
I didn't. Molo called one a piece of shit, and I let the text go through because I didn't read the full.
Whoops.
I mean, now people saw even if I were movies. I didn't even see the whole fucking thing, man. Fuck. Again, I don't like to bet talk people. I don't like that. But I will let the message go through. What to say? I got a lot of flaws too. Yeah, everyone does. Oh, we have ads. I do love bad talking. I don't like talk about bad in people's backs. I don't. I don't really like it, and I don't want again more drama with nobody. But I did not. I did not see the message through before letting it through. Only when I let it and I saw the ads, I was like, oh wait a second. Oh fuck. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, coração. Hmm. I said, I love this art. You're doing this is the reason why I got even art because of you. I can see your artwork. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Again, I responded just in case you didn't read, but thank you so much. It means a lot to me, really. It really does. Are we still in ads? It says we're still in ads, but some of you seem to be out of the ads. At least nobody said your favorite is the Dave Matthew Band. I don't even know what that is. Damn, Citizen Soldier is a bad band. I'm sad. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Sorry I didn't speak. I wasn't sure if you guys were in or out of the ads. I'm still feel attacked by Molo's comment. Everybody's like, whatever. You have to live with it. I'm sorry if you thought that was mean and uncalled for. Oh, what? Saying the band sucks? It's okay. Like, I don't mind. I mean, growing up, my parents were always saying my bands that I like were fucking crap. So I'm just like, I don't care. I was in an ad for like 2 minutes. Okay. Like throwing up? Oh, okay, okay. There you go. It's over. I know because for you it's like a personal thing, so I'm sorry about that. I'm actually probably going to take that one out of the list. Give me a sec. Because I want you guys to suffer, but not like this. Not like throwing up. Where is, here it is, I see you. There you go, out of the playlist. Damn. What did it make you guys feel like throwing us because of the themes of the song? Just as I've been in a similar situation? No, no, I get it. No, that's fine. No, I get it. Like, no worries. Like, no worries. Again, like, if there's like a specific song that you don't like, I can take away from the playlist. I don't mind. I just listen to that band because I just legit like their songs. Or even just the meaning. I just really like the song. Because it's usually like starts calm and has a bang and goes calm and has a bang. That's like the kind of song that I like. So don't worry about it, alright? Don't worry about it. But yeah, God, I don't know if you saw my message, Goddess, but thank you so much for getting deep in art. Just me, I just dislike that one in particular because the medical beeping is annoying. Okay. I took it off. Like, the thing is, I don't think they're the best band to ever exist, mind you. Just saying, I don't think they're the best band out there. But I don't know, I just like their songs. There's no more explanation, I just like their songs. I like the kind of music. But I understand people not liking it. It's just the problem is, like, again, I don't have a lot of other songs to play on my stream because I don't like a lot of other songs. I did try to put even more songs that I also liked in a playlist in hopes that, would spice up the things. I think I have a very distinct music taste, I suppose. But again, I don't mind people criticizing my music taste. Again, my parents did that all the time growing up, so it's no surprise. So it doesn't really hurt my feelings. I'm more worried about, like, if it really hurts you guys that much. I don't want you guys to be coming to my streams and, feel hurt or feel, negative stuff. I don't want that. So if I can take away a song and make you guys feel comfortable, I'll do it. I said your taste in music seems fine to me. Thank you, Arthur. I guess we both have specific. Get hurt if we didn't have any identical taste. Wait, I only wanted to wait until I was confident you wouldn't get hurt if we didn't have identical tastes. No, I don't get hurt by, Heck, I get more hurt people saying that Broly sucks than my Citizen Soldier. Because I have to remember that I grew up with, like, Sum 31, I grew up with edgy songs, Linkin Park, I grew up with all of those more, like, edgy, rockish songs, so Citizen Soldier, in terms of taste, kind of spoke to me. That's why I just really like their songs. And I do like the meaning of their songs sometimes as well, but, Some weird AI, no. Not the AIs, they're so cringe. Because I know that feeling. You'd feel the same way if people said bad stuff about characters I like too. Yeah. Oh, Weird Al! Weird Al is okay. They have some okay songs. Let me just see the message because I kind of missed it. He said, I know a big flaw of mine is leaving people on red because I can't think of anything to say or I don't feel like saying anything. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but I think most people don't know what to say sometimes in their messages, so it's completely fine. Oh, because you left him on red? Sorry, it was... should be laughing at that case, but... But the thought of someone breaking up because they were left on red, there's just something a little bit comical about it. No offense to Juan whatsoever, but... Like, it can be annoying, I suppose, but to the point of... if that's true, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit funny. If it's true, of course. Do love by talking, it's not that bad. Also, I have a lot of love in my heart, but I also have a lot of hate. I have a lot of room in my heart. I don't know, actually. I'm usually super positive about things. I try to not get upset at, differences and stuff, because guess what? People are different. Some people will like a specific song and a specific band, and others will puke at the sight of it. That's just how it is. Like, there's why we have a lot of bands, by the way. That's why we have so many different bands, because people's taste in music and everything else is super different. And that's okay. First said, Weird Al ain't the best musician out there, but he's the most bass. Kinda true. It was frequent? I mean, when I don't have anything to say to someone, I usually leave an emote or like a heart or a thumbs up to basically acknowledge that I read their message. I just don't know what to say. So usually when that happens, I just put a heart or a thumbs up. Just let people know that I read their message. I just don't know what to say. Because there are some messages that people usually bring that I'm like, bitch, I don't know what to fucking say to this. So I'm just gonna leave a thumbs up so you know that I read it. I just don't know what to say. That's what I usually do. So if you do that a lot, I should have done it. Well, now I know for the future. Like again, we learn from mistakes and everything else. So like it's okay. I used to be fucking idiot when I was a child. Like I didn't get the clues at all that people would usually drop me. Like I still don't actually, but no, it's okay. Like as long as we are learning from our mistakes and we see like, okay, maybe I could have been better here. It's always a positive, always an improvement for the future. Because again, no one is perfect. Which one if I did? Again, if that is the reason why the break again, I don't want to be put into this again. But like if that was the reason, I don't want to be that person, but you guys will not last long. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say straight up. If that was one of the reasons, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be real. I don't think it will last up. Because in a relationship, you need to be like communicating, you need to be like understanding of each other. If understanding is not happening, and there doesn't seem to be a caring understanding and communicating, most of the time, it's a lost cause. Okay? So if one was upset with you leaving him on red, he should let you know. And you should think about it. Like, okay, he told me this. I'll think about it. Let me see. You could even talk with other people to know like what they think about it. He did. Hmm. Hmm. He did, huh? Okay. I told him I didn't know how to respond to. Again, there's just some relationships that were not meant to last. I don't know what else to say without, going into much detail and be dramatic about it. Because again, I don't like to be talking about these situations, but there's going to be more people out there for you, Trixie, and for Juan. And you can take this experience as learning experience for future relationships. Like, it doesn't have to be the end of the world for neither of you. You know? And again, if you feel that there's something you can improve, you can look into it and try to improve. I messed things up already. Again, like, I think more opportunities will come. I don't think you should, like, beat yourself over it, frankly. I think there's more to life than a relationship. And I know because, again, I've experienced it. I've been the asshole in a relationship. I've been the good one in a relationship. Like, there's more to life than just relationships. Like, you see what you can take from the current relationship. Like, why do you think it didn't work? And just try to see if the future things can improve, alright? I don't think you should just, be super upset. I mean, being upset is completely normal. Again, like, we don't like bad things to happen. And I don't wish bad things to happen to nobody. But, sometimes you just have to learn from what happened and try to see what you can do for a better future. And I don't think it makes you a bad person. Just means that you have to just think about it a little bit and see if what they say is true, assess the situation. Ask other people for their opinions. Because getting frustrated at the part not being able to like communicate and express the emotions, it is a bit bad, but it's not the end of the world. And you can improve that for future when it comes, all right? I think it's a big problem. You being quote unquote selfish by talking about the things you like, I personally don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that's an issue by any means. But the communication one is a little bit more important because, again, in a relationship, you need to be able to communicate with each other without having like problems. Because if you don't communicate about the issues, that you cannot fix the said issues, if it makes sense. And again, I don't know a lot about the situation and I don't want to be involved in it. So I'm just, again, giving my 2 cents as someone who's been in relationships before. But again, if you feel there's like something you could improve, try to improve if you can, you know? Go for romantic relationships. There's something you can learn with time. You have to assess the situation. You have to think about it a little bit and be like, okay, what can I take from this relationship? Could I maybe handle this better? Okay, maybe I will not do this for the future. A lot of people think that they're not caught out for relationships because it's a lot of commitment on both parties, not the easy thing. I don't think you should give up on a relationship. I think you should work on yourself and work for like what you can improve in the future. And also, the takeaway isn't that it was my friend's fault for not knowing how to fix a problem. It was the partner's fault for not trying to fix a problem in the first place. Okay, again, I don't know about the situation, but there's always a takeaway you can take from every relationship and every situation. Just have to see what it is. Through the liar, me. But regarding Citizen Soldier, fear not, you guys will never not listen to ICU ever again. It's out. It's out of the list. You guys are free. Till he broke up with me. This feels like just a straight up fault of communication. There is just completely like lack of communication. But that can happen. That sadly can happen more often than we know. It's probably like the most common reason for breakups that I've seen, at least. And also, if there's like more songs you guys just do not like to listen to, let me know so I can take it off the list. And no, taking away the whole album and the whole band does not count. Alright. You motherfuckers wished. You gotta deal with me and my shitty tasting music. Also, literally, why couldn't he have said his problems before saying I want to break up? I guess. A police with hoops, Al Robotnik. I mean, I can do something similar though. I can put it on loop. I can put it on loop. Again, I think this whole relationship situation could have been handled a little bit better in general. But what is done, and I think we just should try to take some takeaways of the relationship and what to improve, because there is no point in crying over spoiled milk. I don't worry, it was just for the joke. Unless. Now Arthur's like, oh no, he's actually going to put Robotnik Rock on loop. That's what I wanted in the end. Joke's on you, you fell to my trap, unless. If I can. I don't know where it is. Haha. You're in me. Hahaha. Yeah. But yeah, I grew up with these kind of songs. Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace. You guys are cooked now. Hell yeah. It's my rock. I'm gonna stop talking about everything. I don't have to stop talking about everything. There you go, she's on loop. I have to deal with Robotnik Rock. 3 people in this chat. Okay, let's see. There's actually 8 people watching. I can actually tell you who is currently still watching. Arthur, Trixie, Chaos, I'm not gonna say names specific, Fallen, Infer, Molo, and Parsley. Not counting the bots. But yeah, speaking, yeah, it's mostly just you guys for now. Some people went to lurk. Others just chilling, seeing me draw fat stuff, which I really appreciate your guys' presence. Just trying to make this fucking hand, man. Super annoying. Just homie-chilizing and rambling? Yeah. The Renamon looks so good, I wish I was the one being fed by her. It's like another Renamon. The Renamons will be a banger. Just saying. I was like, there's a dog barking. And I was like, wait, that's my mother's phone, never mind. Yes, my mom has a fucking dog barking as her phone calling sound. I'm really projecting those vibes. What vibes? What? Try to get this finger right. Wrong with you? It's my rock. I think I got the thumb kind of right. Okay, I think I got the thumb kind of right. It's my rock. Okay, fine. This is the last repeat. Unless you guys really request for more Robotnik Rock, then I will put on repeat again. Maybe. This show was so fucking fun, man. I still have the CDs for this show. The Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog. For the show, my show. A minute total. Need more references. Okay. 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 Man, I swear I have more songs. I swear to God I have more songs in my playlist. What? Oh, because just have like 3 fingers, right? It's the problem of having like 3 fingers. It's always a fucking mess to understand. That's a good idea. I feel shocked that I didn't think about that. She's finger is an asshole. Especially when they all are thick as one another. Precisely. Okay. Can't you be They're not. It's confusing. Because this is the big thumb, right? It's the big finger. So, this crap. Fun fact, I made an IMV, an anime music video with this song. This is another song, it was 2 songs. If you know, you know. Yep, ever did the Star Trek 3 finger greetings? See her hand like that? True. It's just so hard to do it though. I don't think it looks that bad. Okay, I'm actually missing. I'm missing on the shoulders. It's 3. Okay, 3. Okay. There you go. There you go. I put the feathers here a little bit too much down. It's actually on the shoulders. Because here it didn't feel like it was the shoulders, but it's actually kind of more the shoulder. Ah! Shoulder, bro. I'm gonna like to make it as close as I possibly can to the original. Okay, so here is the same thing. I'm glad to hear that. I always get annoyed for some reason when they mess up the finger count or that kind of stuff. Is your first suit going to have also 3 fingers? Or are you going to cheat and have the 5 fingers for comfortability? Sure is. Oh, nice. And will be accurate to that picture example on screen. Oh, okay, cool. No, because I know some people who like to have fursuit. Sometimes they like to have like the 5 fingers just because it's more like comfortable. To the mercy. Of course, a bit thicker since I am not as slim as Hannibal. Got it. Hey, but thicker is good. I don't see it as a downgrade. I think it's an upgrade. Because we would not like to be much thicker. Am I right? Case in point. Case in point. I saw this little plush here, and I reminded me of you, kinda, because of your suit. Are you going to recreate this picture? I am a real life Renamon. Is Hubba Hubba? Thank you. Renamon is such a cool Digimon. Oh. Oh. Hoo la la. Gulp. Oh gosh, that is skinny. This looks like the evolution of Meikomon. Actually, I like the stylization of it. Looks actually kind of nice. A little bit strange at the beginning, because wow. But it's kind of cool looking. Kind of like it. Very stylized. It's kind of cool. Oh, this is so fluffy. Look how fluffy. Oh, also he has like, it has bean paws? I thought it had like bean paws. Renamon X antibody? Oh, what? That's beautiful. Renamon X antibody? What? Wow, that's actually kind of pretty looking. Oh wow, I had no idea. I know it's a hot take. Some people like X antibody, others don't really like it. But I think it looks super nice. I should do like the Hermor X antibody. I don't like Lopmons though. I don't like the fluff of Lopmon X antibody, but I like the Hermor. Looks very nice. Wow. I had no idea that Renamon and X antibody. Actually kinda dope. But she has like paws on her hands. Also, this one is sus. It's a sus card. Yeah, Renamon doesn't have the beans on the paw. But in some artworks they do. Now my question is, canonically do they have the bean paws? Or is it just like an anime easy thing to do? Because sometimes with animes you can take away certain details just because it's easier to draw. But I don't know if that's the case. I like with the beans on the paws. I think it's kind of cute looking. But it is a bit confusing if they do have bean paws or not. Let's see. Oh my, okay, those or even the Renamon you drew on screens above. The file size Renamon doll. Imagine that one is more expensive than the suit. I mean, you'll not be surprised, but the suit is much better. But I do want to get a wedding-like dress and well, maybe some fake flowers as I want to make a POV picture. So I can post it online as Renamon is ready to marry. Oh, that's dope. I like that. That'll be like super cute too. But yeah, you should see the other card art of Renamon X. Okay, let me see. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. This is giving major What's the name? Fuck, the
Team.
no, the Meikumon line. It's giving me that vibe of like the more feral. Wow, it's super nice. It's like super nice. That's oh, what is the common one? Wow. This one's the more cartoonish. I like both of them, frankly. I think they're both very, very good. Like this one is awesome though. Wow. That's so cool. I like both, frankly. What is happening in this car? I'm trying to understand. Oh, it's like running with the little things attached to the leg. It's actually kind of cute. It's actually kind of cute. Man, TGC always has amazing cards. Whether being like Digimon, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, they always have such amazing artworks. So cool. Wow, look at this one of Cubimon. So pretty. Oh, look how fluffy. Ooh, I love it. I love Cubimon so much. Oh, it's so pretty. I remember when I was a kid and I saw Cubimon for the first time. I was in awe. I tell you, I was in awe for so long. I was obsessed with Cubimon. Again, I like Renamon a lot, but Cubimon was my favorite of all the Renamon line. I always liked the Kitsune. Because first of all, it's a fox. How can you not like foxes? And then it has like super a lot of tails. That one I don't like it much of how they drew the feet. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. The pose, a bit confusing. And maybe I'll make more POV pics just sitting on a table as if on a date, maybe some in park or the like. Gotta think of more scenarios. You gotta make one about feeding, Arthur. That's the only thing I beg. You gotta make one of you like sneakily saying, I'm waiting to be fed, or your Hanamon is hungry. She wants some food. mean, unless you want to keep it like super PG and super cutesy, then of course don't do it. But you can make some kinky stuff from time to time, like we have like a little bit of a bike bump saying like, oh, your cute Renamon is waiting to get blimped up. How would I look if I was more round? I said, hell yeah, I got one of these fake cakes ready to stuff you. Or the opposite, I showed you my cookies, please feed me. Hell yeah. These are my cookies, now feed me with them. Your girl is hungry. But don't worry, if I can do king stuff, I will do king stuff. I want to get the violet tracksuit from 2005. Which one is that? Oh, the Willy Wonka. Oh. And if you want, I can help you to paint the your fur purple if you want. What I mean by this is let me grab the Renamon plushie, for example. Where'd you go? Oh. If you want to add a little bit of the purple, don't have to, of course. But yeah, example. Example here. Of course, it will be like a little bit finessed, obviously, but it can be done. You can post paint the blueberry. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay, and with this said, finally Take Two Action is streaming, for fuck's. I've been waiting for her to stream and rate her for so long. Finally she's here. Said, oh my, if I get my other suit ideas out of the way, for sure want to order a dark blue version of the Renamon fursuit in the far future. Now I'm thinking of getting some partial suits or Martlet and Serobe of Undertale. Oh, damn! You're having big thoughts for the future. I love that. That's super cool. I always liked when people like took photos of their fursuits and like in scenarios and stuff. I think it's like super dope. But that's going to be it for today's stream. I'm going to leave you guys with Take Two Action because I've been wanting to rate her for a while now. And she's playing Shovel Knight. I believe that this year, Shovel Knight, the sequel, something song, I forgot the name. Frankly, I'm sorry, I forgot the name. It's going to come out. So it's actually a good time to stream Shovel Knight. Or Emotion Sport today? I suppose. Oh, also, wrong game. Isn't it the Shovel Knight sequel? I forgot the name. Something song. It's not the same. It's not the sequel of Shovel Knight. I thought it was. I read somewhere it's going to come this year. Maybe I was wrong. Silksong is Hollow Knight? Oh, right. My bad. They both have Knight in it. I'm so dumb. Yeah, Silksong is Hollow Knight. Yeah, you're right. Not Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is different. One is blue with a shovel. That's Shovel Knight, and the other one is a little white demonish thingy. I got it wrong, my bad. But anyway, she's playing Shovel Knight. It's a good game, okay? Regardless, it's a good game. So thank you all for stopping by today. I will see you all tomorrow. So stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.